The former LUCELEC branch officer Barthélemy Fede filed to decertify the Seamen Waterfront and General Workers Trade Union as a representative of Grade 1 workers. The official results of the poll on March 5th are yet to be released, but there are indications that the majority of workers voted to join the Civil Service Association. Fede says the Seamen's Union did not have a problem with the poll, but with the results.
Meetings were held with the company and also with the trade union that is to be affected, and they agreed to the process, right? Upon conducting the poll, each polling station had a representative of the union and a labor officer as well, right? And upon getting the final results of the votes, that is when the union started to cry foul, but they never cried foul because they thought they would have won the poll again.
The new branch officer, Terry Pologne, says the poll was never legal and the dispute has stalled negotiations for workers' benefits.
Right now, we're in the center of negotiations, right? And we don't even know when negotiations are going to be restarted just because of that impasse that went through.
LUCELEC cannot recognize the CSA until it receives a certificate from the Labour Department. However, there has been no commissioner in place since last year. But Barthélemy says he cannot understand why the Labour officers who conducted the poll cannot certify the results.
The longer Labour stays out with the results to make it official, it means the longer it takes us to get a recognized body to represent us. Okay? But legally, from a legal standpoint, Siemens have not been decertified because it's only upon receipt of the official documentation that they will.
The Seamen's Union just wants the poll decertified, and the General Secretary Cecilia Adolph says the minister has been written on the matter.
We want the minister to nullify the poll because we know it should be null and void. It should not have happened. So we just want the order from the minister that that's what should be done.
Pologne says he will not leave the Seamen's Union even if the majority of his colleagues opt for migration to the CSA.
I will not support on the basis that I feel that there is nothing new that CSA will be able to do for the workers that Seamen cannot do. And if there's any issues in Seamen, I'm rather willing to work to address those issues.
And while the different sides battle over who should represent them, negotiations on a 2008-2009 contract appear to be going nowhere. One piece of good news, the Labour Minister says a Labour Commissioner will be in place shortly. Clinton Reynolds, HTS News, Channel 4.